Hello friends, welcome back and thanks so much for watching. Today I'm talking winter staples with you guys. Now, full disclosure, I live in South Carolina. The things that I'm actually going to share with you guys, I see recommended from people who live all over the United States, so it's not just, the southern girl recommending a really warm coat to you guys. I hear good things about it. But I have all of my winter must-haves for you guys, and everything that I am sharing is going to be linked below for y'all to shop, and most of it you can actually find on Amazon. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will put a little picture, graphic, whatever up on screen, a video. It's definitely called a video up on screen of what I am talking about so you guys can kind of better see it in a second. But I did want to just show you guys kind of up close so you can see. So this green coat is a long coat. I prefer longer coats for the winter time because your booty's covered if you have to sit down outside, whether it be on bleachers, in your car when it's really, really cold, just anything like that. You always want your butt to be covered because your booty is it gets so cold, especially on bleachers. So I actually really prefer long coats. This is a coat that I got from Amazon. I believe it did come with a bag that you can wrap up and store it away really nice and small, which is great. I did get a medium in this and it fits really comfortably. I'm 5'9". It does cover my butt and the sleeve length is great. It also has zipper pockets on it, which I do really love in a winter coat because the amount of times when I was a teenager, I don't do it now, but when I was a teenager and I would take my phone outside when it was snowing or freezing cold or something and the pockets were just open, the amount of things, the amount of phones, the amount of iPods, anything that I would drop out of my pocket was really embarrassing. So I do zipper pockets for that, but first coat is actually a much more affordable option, but it is not near as warm as this coat. And I think you guys are going to, this is not a shock. This is this super famous down coat from Amazon that everybody and their mothers has talked about. And I mean it when I say, again, I live in South Carolina, and I have seen people in the Midwest, in the North, everywhere talk about this coat and everyone says it's one of the best. It is a down coat. It's super warm. I'll put a picture up on the screen here. That photo was taken when I was 28 or 29 weeks pregnant with Ezra and my belly was big and you cannot see it. I am wearing a medium in the coat. I did for a while thought I sized up to a large, but I actually throughout my pregnancy with Ezra stayed in a small, or a medium was technically up a size for me. After giving birth, it seemed like everything just fit better when it was a medium. So whether you get your true size or size up one, just definitely make sure you try it on before you take the tags off. I usually prefer a larger size because I like to wear really thick sweaters under things, but I wear this in snow. I wear it now all the time because our winters here, we Southerners are so used to very humid, fall, spring, and summer, super, super humid. So our winters kind of bite in a way because we're not used to dry weather and we get this dry winter weather and we're just oh my gosh. So this is super duper warm, but again, I've seen it all over the country. It is hands down one of the best coats I've ever purchased, but especially from Amazon. Let's talk vests now. The vest trend for crop vests, I love it. I'm here for it. I love a good pair of high-waisted jeans with a cropped vest, a tucked-in shirt. I think it's so cute. I love the leggings look. The only thing is this, as far as practicality, warmth, it's not really there. It's not gonna cover your booty. So if you do love the cropped vest trend, this is amazing. It's from Amazon, a very decent price. I can't remember the color that I got and it does not have the size in here. I do include all of that in the description bar below for y'all. But I absolutely love this. It is very thick to be a vest. It's just the fact that it's cropped that isn't gonna provide the most warmth, but I do still wear it on, unfortunately, the warmer winter days that we get here in January, which are a lot more frequently. And then I do have an oversized vest for you guys. I know you can't really see it here on screen, which is why I will put the video up. So this one is a couple years old from Abercrombie, and unfortunately they don't sell any oversized vests now. They are only on cropped vest trend, and I found one that looks identical to this on Amazon for a fraction of the price. Pockets look the same. I think the only difference is this Abercrombie one has both a zipper and buttons, and the Amazon one only has a zipper, I believe. But the color looks the same, and I actually did purchase it in, I saw another blogger talk about it after I'd actually shared it, and she was wearing it, and she is 5'9", and she said that she got an extra large for the length, and so I purchased it in like an army green color and an extra large. I will keep you guys updated on how that fits compared to this Abercrombie one when it comes in, but if you do like the oversized vest trend, which I do love as well, I like a good vest, that is a great option. And again, it's gonna keep your booty covered, so you are good to go. Okay, this hat that I am wearing, I feel like this angle, it kind of looks like a flying saucer on my head. I really love hats all the time, but especially in the fall and winter. And I think that these are just really nice because they do provide a little bit of warmth. Not a ton, but they are also just so stylish. You guys, if you've been here any amount of time, you know, like I'm all about a good hat. So this one is a little bit more expensive than I would usually pay for a hat, but this one feels so fancy. Like the brim of this one is so stiff and nice, but the hat itself is comfortable. It comes in a couple different sizes. I believe the brand is like lack of color or color something, but I will have that linked below. If you do not want to pay that price, this is a great option as well. This one comes in men's and women's sizes, so if you have a big head like me, you got to get the men's size. I believe this is the color khaki, and I just added like a little old snakeskin scarf to it just to kind of dress it up a little bit. Again, another great way to just like really make an outfit stylish is to add a hat. But this one, the actual brim of this, like it doesn't feel near as stiff as this one, and this hat is a little bit more, like it's just as comfortable, but it just kind of, I don't know, it feels like a little bit more soft. So I love this option for an affordable one, but as far as winter goes, I am just a hat girl, and I think like you can never have too many of them. Continuing on with hats, we all know the Carhartt beanies are superior because one, they are fairly affordable beanies to especially be as warm as they are. My husband and I both have these. I mean, I think every member of my family probably has a Carhartt beanie. I've been looking to get my son one, but I can never find the kids ones in stock. I have orange and black as well. I believe Sam has black and gray. Honestly, especially for the price, Carhartt beanies are just the warmest. I mean, they look cute, like everyone wears them, they look cute, but Carhartt here, especially where I grew up, like that was the brand you wore. If you wanted to wear something warm, it was Carhartt jacket, like Carhartt, like long johns, Carhartt, everything was all I saw, especially in middle school and high school. So this is like not a fad brand to me. Like it's not like all the bloggers like they're obsessed with Carhartt. This is literally what I grew up wearing. So I love a good beanie, but I also do like a cute little fluffy like beanie with a little puff at the top. This is the CC brand, very comfortable. I think I have 3 or 4 beanies from them. I know I have a green, black, white, and I think a red as well. You can get like a white beanie with a different colored little puff up top. You can get a white beanie with a white puff. They have a lot of different color combinations, but the knit one's really warm. I would say out of warmth, I think this one provides just a little bit more, but this one's a lot cuter, a lot more stylish, and just looks adorable with a lot of stuff. So I do like to keep these around during the winter time, especially if I'm gonna be wearing a beanie all day long. Okay, and then I wanted to include just one pair of socks. These are Barefoot Dream socks. So I bought these when I was planning on going to the hospital to have my son, and I thought, ooh, I'm gonna want really warm socks that were fuzzy. So of course the ones with the grips are better, but to me, I actually was so hot after I gave birth, even in the hospital the whole time. Like our room was really hot, so I ended up not wearing them. I wore super thin socks. If you have a hospital, like you're giving birth during a cooler time of the year, or you know the hospitals are just cold, definitely go with a warmer pair of socks. But because of that, I was like, oh, I never got to wear my Barefoot Dream socks, and they are worth every single penny. They're like, I think they're under 20 bucks, which is ridiculous for socks. I'll link a pair of affordable like leopard print ones that I love just as much, but these I wear to bed every night. Do not come at me. I wear socks to bed. Y'all are crazy if you don't wear socks to bed because it makes you warm and you sleep better. There's science behind it. Y'all are crazy. It is the best. Wearing socks to bed is the best. And I will die on my hill for that statement. Next up, final, I guess, would be boots. I have 3 different kinds here, 2 that I wear outside, 1 that I wear inside, and I am a slipper fan. Like, it is no secret. But last year I fell in love with the UGG. I believe these are just the like classic minis, and they are just so comfy. They've held their shape really well. I wore them all the time. I did size up to a 10 in these, and they fit absolutely perfect. So many of you guys, I mentioned them last year, and y'all said, listen, I've had my UGGs for 10 years. I've had my UGGs for 15 years. If you just take care of them, they're going to last, which I love. But this year they came out with the Ultra Classic Mini. I wasn't really sure I wanted to buy UGGs in that price. Like, I didn't want to have 2 pairs of UGGs, you know, just with that different, basically like the shaft height is different. So I got these off of Amazon. The colors are a little bit off, but they are a fraction of the price of UGGs. Anytime I share these, people were like, oh, well, for, I think they're like 60 bucks or something. They're like, you should just splurge and get the UGGs. And I'm like, well, first, they're out of stock everywhere, at least still when I'm filming this. But 2, I mean, they're still double the price. So if you want to just get the regular UGGs, that's totally fine. But I like the idea that these are literally 50% cheaper than the regular ones, and they are just as comfortable. Now, I did size up to a 10 in these, but the longer that I've worn them, I really wish I would have gotten my true size, because I feel like they've stretched just a little bit. And I can still wear them like with socks very comfortably, but I definitely think my true size would have been a better option. I do get questions from time to time, people asking, do these make your feet sweat and or stink? They don't make mine sweat and or stink because I always wear socks with shoes. If I am wearing a pair of regular shoes that are closed-toed, I wear socks. So I've never noticed it, but it could be because I wear socks. I can't go barefoot inside of a closed-toed shoe. And then these are the only thing that I will go like barefoot in, because, and most of the time I am still wearing socks. These are the UGG slippers. I got these on a whim. I didn't think I was gonna love them, but they are worth every single penny. I put these on and wear them around my house full time just because I love slippers. And first thing in the morning when you wake up, like, it's still just a little bit chilly in the morning, so I want to slip my feet in some really warm slippers. And so these, again, are a super hefty price tag, but so good. There was a TikTok of a girl. She opens up the UGG slippers and she's like, "Ee, I have to go tell the girls." And the camera pans and her dad's like looking over, and the mom goes, "What did you get her?" And he's like, "A pair of bedroom slippers." And I'm like, no, but I get it. It's the UGG bedroom slippers. These are great during the winter time. They keep your feet warm, but they don't make your feet hot. They don't feel like full-blown shoes. They're just so comfortable to wear around the house. And if you're just a bougie slipper girl like me, then definitely get those. But if you're not a bougie slipper girl, skimp on them. They are a ridiculous price. I know. And that is it for today's video. We have been experiencing, I'd say, pretty back and forth winter weather. I do think we're officially in the thick of it. But like just a couple days ago, my husband was wearing shorts and I was wearing like short sleeves. I mean, it was like, I think 70 degrees, which is ridiculous, but very South Carolina, like very on brand. So hopefully we get some snow soon. I'm not gonna get my hopes up about it, but thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go below and click the subscribe button if you're new here. Love y'all so much, and I will see you in my next video.